Alright, so we got this Charlotte basically for free. Everyone gets a free Charlotte. If you're wondering how or why you keep on getting Charlotte if you're doing rerolls, it's because they made it so that everyone in that first free multi that you do gets this SSR Charlotte. And this is honestly really, really great for progression, and I think it makes the early game a lot better. I think that in terms of early game, getting Charlotte has just been a godsend. Her being like an AoE debuffer is just really good. And today we're kind of here to discuss how good she is and like kind of show her strat and like how to really maximize her with this Red Asta or just other single target DPSs. But Red Asta specifically profits super well off of it. And I think that Charlotte, especially, I can't get it, the skill 2 to level 40 yet, but when you do, she is going to be insane with this Red Asta, okay? So I'm just going to kind of do an early showcase. And I have one run in arena that I could show you, but it was kind of like a recording, so I'll just go through that and we'll go through that together. Now, I did pull her skill page, which is honestly very good, but before we continue, let's just talk about her kit. So, she has the highest speed for a debuffer in the game, and until Summer comes out for an SSR, she has the highest debuffer speed in the game, so that's great. Now, her skill 1 just increases her damage dealt if the enemy has a mark, nothing too crazy. Now, her skill 2 is the main part of her kit. If we check it without her skill page, so without skill page, it's reduced defense level 2, so 50%, and then 75% or 50 at level 1 and up to 100% at level 4. Chance to inflict a mark on an enemy, and of course when it's level 4, it's a guaranteed chance. Now what a mark does is it grants an additional turn if an enemy with a mark is defeated. So let's just put it back on now. Basically, your skill page just makes it reduced defense level 3. So what this means is basically when you kill an enemy with this mark active, the person who killed the enemy gets an extra turn. Okay, so we're gonna kind of hint to a bit more of that in the future, or like later on in this video. But this one's also very good and could be used very well with Nozel, as this is going to reduce your attack by level 3 of all enemies, right, by 52%, and then chance to take bleed. So you're going to reduce attack, and right now it's a very attack-heavy meta, so it's going to be good. And Nozel reduces magic attack and also damage dealt. So put them two together, and you could probably make your enemies do like 0 damage, right? So I think that could be a pretty fun meta. Now, the mark is also very good, not just like to make you get extra turns, but basically it reduces defense when someone with a mark, when someone has a mark. So it's like 20% here, plus the reduced defense here. If you have the skill page, 60% plus 20%. So like you're reducing defense by 80%. And yeah, it's going to be very good in terms of reducing defense and also for single targets, making them do more turns. So for this exactly for how it works is that Red Asta, well, he's like the best single target DPS in the game until like Kyoto comes out later on. Now, Asta has an extra turn also if he attacks someone who's over 80%, which is great at the beginning of the game. So especially in Arena, but also in PvE, because PvE, even though he might not seem great for PvE content with Charlotte, he is amazing. Basically, obviously, more so if you're if you're manually doing it, it's because it's not level 4. But if it's level 4 and the mark is on everyone, no matter who Asta attacks, single target, and he kills them, he's going to get the extra turns, right? So if you attack with this ult, and you get the extra turn, and you kill someone, that's 2 extra turns no matter what. And if you don't kill, you're still going to get the extra turn, so you're going to be able to kill that guy with the mark, and you're going to get an extra turn. So no matter what, usually with the Asta and Charlotte combo, you're able to get at least 3 good hits in, right? That's basically how it works. Now, if we explain it for PvE, okay, PvP. Let's pull this up. All right. So this is the team I used mainly to just show Charlotte and Asta and just see how crazy good they could wipe. As we can see, my Voltos and Finral were not built up at all. So like I fought a weak team so I could like show it to you in practice mainly. Like I'd say this is a pretty weak team, but to be fair, I mean my Asta was LR, so yeah, no, it was compared to mine, it was a weak team. So obviously we're just gonna speed up. That's like the whole point of this part. And then even with Finro, I believe I speed up just like to get the crit rate, cause like chance for the crit rate at least. Did I get it? I did. So like huge. Now from this point, you're gonna skill 2, right? When you skill 2, obviously, you're gonna see the people with the mark, and so I got it on Finral and then Asta, okay? So I'm gonna alt Finral, and because he has the reduced defense, obviously I'm gonna do more damage already on that point, and then the mark is gonna let me get the extra turns. So you're about to see how many turns I do. So I alt, and obviously he's over 80% HP. So let's skip a bit forward. All right, so I'm gonna alt on Finral. Okay, I kill. If I'm gonna go on it, right? So I kill, and I get an extra turn. This is the alt extra turn from what it seems. And see, I got 2 extra turns. Did you see that? Let's go back. So I got extra turn here, right? And then extra turn here. 2 extra turns from 1 hit. So then I'm gonna like, I wonder who I kill, and then it's like, oh right, Asta has a mark. So I kill him and I get another extra turn because of Charlotte's mark. And if, okay, so now I have another turn, even if I didn't kill because of the extra turn I got. And let's say Charlotte, her skill was at level 4 and the mark was applied on everyone. If I killed Yami here, I would have also gotten an extra turn, so I would have been able to do 5 attacks. 5. Like, that's insane. This is like the power of Charlotte early on. I feel like later she might lose a bit of her value, but early on she's really good. If we even go into like PvE, let's go into the patrol stages right now. I would say it's kind of wild. Let's not. I'm waiting for story for stream tomorrow, which you guys better be there. But let's go chapter 1 since I have that done, and let's try to test it out. I'd say that's pretty wild, pretty wild. So we're gonna go to the Nightmare stage 3, and yeah, so this is the team I brought. Yeah, I guess this works. Nothing really to complain about here. Charlotte's still the quickest, so it's fine. Now, she has a 75% chance to apply it, which usually means like 2 people are gonna, 2-3 are gonna have it on. And this is the perfect stage to test since there's 4 units. So we're gonna apply this, get their defense lowered, right? 3 people have it, the mark. We could also do this, right? So make them incapacitated, and now like Asta is gonna clear this whole stage even though he's a single target unit. Isn't that wild? So he's gonna kill. He gets 1 extra turn because it was not for him to get his extra turn here. They have to be over 80%. But either way, 3 units have the mark. So if I kill, okay, and I kill. I did not kill, but if I did kill, I would have been able to get that extra turn too. So that's basically how it's put into practice, right? And it's kind of wild, right? I find it's really crazy. Does she have it again? I just like think it's so good. But let's try again, just to do it without the Lotus debuff, I guess. Let's William buff. No, we can't do that. We can't. Okay. Let's do this. No. Where's Finral? Finral. All right. Just yeah. This is probably the best team that's gonna kind of showcase this team, or at least like help and not really influence. So we're gonna hopefully get the crit rate. We do, okay, and we're gonna apply the marks, and now we're gonna so 1, 2, 3 marks. We're gonna go for the alt. It's best to go on the alt on the debuffer out of everyone. Or yeah, no, let's go on this guy. Since yeah, no, this is the strat. So he gets the extra turn, and we're gonna attack again, get another extra turn, and hopefully kill again. Extra turn. Unlucky. If we got the crit, we would have gotten that. So that's how you do it. It basically ensures you get at least 2 kills, but like you're able to damage a 3rd person. And for PvE, like especially when you start building your Asta to like insane measures, it's gonna be crazy. So that's like the whole strat with Asta and Charlotte. And I think that you could also do this, like at least utilize the mark for multiple DPSs, right? Like of course I'm talking about Asta, but Blue Yami still has a really good ult. Same thing with Red Yami, which I don't have. If you have Jack for some reason, you could use them, sure. And if you have an AoE unit, bro, it's stupid with an AoE unit too, because if you get like an AoE, if you just like, how do I say it? If you kill like 1 person with an AoE and you could just go on a rampage, right? I'd say that it'd be crazy. Like sometimes I attack like 3 times AoE with Lotus, and it's like, wow. So Charlotte, getting her free early on was great, especially because you compare him with Yuno. And Yuno just goes crazy with his Charlotte early on. Like, put those two on a team and you're basically winning no matter what. So yeah, that's basically it. I'll see you in the next one. Hope this video helped you and like kind of made Charlotte more clear, but except for that, peace.